Hello, I am Anawoltos and welcome to another episode of Freeciv, available at play.freeciv.org if you'd like to also play. Anyway, today I'm going to hopefully gather together some troops at Cuscowilla and then perhaps march toward Wellington. Of course, I still have to deal with attacks from Malawi as well as the Slavs who continue to pester me in my own territory, but hopefully I'll be able to deal with that. And fortunately, a passage has opened up which has led to my territory to be contiguous, which is always something very important for me. Anyway, let's finish the turn there. Oh, we have discovered the railroad. Railroad allows building the Eiffel Tower and researching industrialization. You can now research industrialization, monotheism, and the theory of gravity. Oh my. But today, we will certainly be going for industrialization. And hopefully that will lead down some pretty good paths, hopefully. Perhaps refrigeration is something to also look into relatively soon. Just some more buildings to build that can't ever be too bad. And, well, actually, now that I think of it, perhaps I should be heading towards something a bit conquest heavy. Perhaps I should go for mobile warfare. That could also be a good option to go for, now that I think about it. But I guess we'll think about it. We'll see how things go. But mobile warfare definitely is looking very appealing to me, as it will grant me my next high-speed attack unit. So anyway, we have gathered quite a few units in the town here. Oh, that one's probably not mine, but I think it's perhaps a good idea to attack. Let's see. Let's have a gander. 99.5 to 100% sounds quite favorable to me. So let's go for it. There we go. That's always a good opportunity to get some experience. And I believe I am currently constructing a road right in here, which I will then continue to construct all the way south till I reach Dishau. And that will allow me to have quite good logistics, and I'll be able to easily send troops toward my front lines, which is always very important. So in the absence of attacks, I will eventually move some troops up. First, I'll set you to fortify, and you as well. Fortify. And very good, you have completed a road there, so now you will move farther south. Very good. Okay, and Formosans have started building the Copernicus Observatory. Invercargill has finished building a courthouse and is now in the process of building a granary. Let me just make sure that the work list is complete. Very good. That's a very good work list to see. I hope this town prospers quite well in the future. That would always be a great thing to see happen. It's always nice to see people prosper. I think that's a fact. Anyway, let's move on to the next turn. The Gukturks have done something inconsequential. And Auckland has finished building the stock exchange and is now building some riflemen. Very good, Auckland. But your work list is now empty, and we're going to have to deal with that. Okay, an empty work list in Auckland. Let's give you something. A university. Everybody loves having some more research capability. I certainly do. It is something that I do quite a lot in my spare time. I do a lot of historical research, and I have quite a lot of fun organizing historical data, even though it can sometimes become extremely frustrating when you're just not getting the kind of information that you need to get in order to be very thorough. But Nelson has completed another caravan. So, Nelson, I'm going to send you out a ways. We'll see. We'll see where you end up. Let's just move up a bit. Okay. Nothing interesting there. Anyway, Cuskawilla has finished building a courthouse and is now building some cavalry. Let's make sure. Is there any unrest? No. But there's actually quite a lot of present units, so I'm going to get... Let's get a granary, and we'll follow that up with a rifleman, and what else? Marketplace? Yeah, why not? And a caravan. And after that, okay, let's really plan for the future. Let's get a library. Oh boy, that'll be a fun thing to build. And then another cavalry, or whatever we have when the time comes around. Oh look, they just keep coming. Look at that. That's a right flow of units there. That is. I was planning to attack, but it looks like I might have to hold out a little bit longer. But Nelson has now finished building a granary. Oh, not a granary. Is now in the process of building a granary. Let's take a look. Any problems here? No, there are no problems. And this is somebody else's chariot. So, Nelson, let us get some cavalry, and why not a bank? That sounds like something that'll be very fun to build in Nelson. A nice bank. Everybody likes going to the bank, right? Well, maybe not everybody. Let's be honest here. Banks aren't for everybody. Oh, what are you doing? That's very interesting. What are you doing? Shudder to think. I don't know. I actually have no clue. We'll just send them all to Austria. I don't know if it's a problem if I just send all my units to the same place, or is it a problem if I click? Okay, it is a problem if I click at the bottom of the screen. Okay, so I'll just, come on. There we go. Okay, building a railroad. That's what the sign means. That's what I guessed it meant, but I'm just going to continue building the road and then just railroad it back, because you know what? Why not? I need to railroad all the major cities, or actually no, just all the cities. Connect them all. Why not? It'll be great. It'll be a great bit of fun. Look at that. That's Portugal. That's the Seminoles. Okay, I'm gonna have to pass through there anyway. So here goes. That's not what I was looking for. I was looking to click on present units. There we go. I'll send you out. Okay. Okay. We'll send you up. I'll have you kill this lad, because we really need to get rid of him. Kill him. Oh, wait, no, that's one of my guys. Oops. I forgot. They're on my side. Okay. But it's actually a good thing that I'm moving through here, because that means I don't get attacked by the heavy offensive unit that my enemy has over there. I will need a diplomat for this coming operation. Come on. Let's get the go-to tile. Maybe I should start using hotkeys a bit more. That might be good. And let's just continue sending the cavalry. My allies are doing quite the bit of hard work defending me from all these enemies. Is there a problem? Okay. It was just loading, I think. Come on. Can't I? Am I not allowed to walk onto jungles or something? I think that's the thing then, I guess. In that case, I'll move you there. And I'll move other lads there then. Because that's just how it'll need to go. Moves 2, moves 2, moves 2, moves 2. Okay, everybody's got moves 2. Let's get some elite troops there. And we'll just move everybody else up there next turn. And I'll leave maybe 3 units in there to make sure everyone is feeling unrebellious. And let's see. Yep, I'll just leave them there. They'll stay there. They'll defend. They'll hold the fort. They'll hold the fort, and the fort they'll hold. Okay, Hamilton. Hamilton. Did I deal with Hamilton's production queue? No, I did not. So, in Hamilton, are you having happiness problems? Perhaps a bit. So, why not get an amphitheater and an extra rifleman just in case you're still... oops. Change production. Get a cavalry. Follow that up with an amphitheater and a rifleman and a marketplace and another cavalry. There you go. And production of granary and Nelson destroyed. Nelson was hit by an earthquake. Sacre bleu. Nelson. Oh, that's so sad. That's... Wonder Shakespeare Theatre and Tapio will be finished next turn. What a beautiful day it is. Okay. Going to fortify. Perhaps I need to start bringing a bit more defensive units if I'm going to deal with all these guys, because they're not very wholesome individuals. Okay. I'm not going to attack them because well, actually this one is probably one I should attack. There you go. And I'll then aim to move that direction. And I'll send you in, and I'll send you in. And I think this will be the final turn I'm doing this episode. And I'll build a road. And Tapio is finished building. Okay. And Malawians have stopped building the Copernicus Observatory. Okay. Tapio is going to be building Copernicus's observatory. What does the Eiffel Tower do? Just to make sure. AI nations are more inclined to be friendly and forgiving toward the owner of this wonder until the Apollo program is completed. It also reduces the pollution caused by the population. It counteracts the pollution associated with a single building in each of your cities. That's actually pretty good. Although we'll get it after Copernicus's observatory. When the amphitheater finishes, I might have the option of adding a factory or something to the capital, and then I'll pick the Eiffel Tower after that. And all your cities generate 1 extra science upon completion. Scientist specials research output increases to 3 permanently for every nation. That's actually pretty good too, but it does it for every nation, so I need to really watch out if I do that. I need to watch out. Need to make sure I'm very careful. And next turn, we should be able to attack Wellington and once and for all conquer New Zealand, which will be the first civ out of a game. Wow, that's a very big deal. Let me just make sure that New Zealand doesn't have any hidden cities someplace. I don't think they do. Oh boy, I wouldn't want to live there. Why Vermont? That doesn't look like a good place to start a town, if you ask me. But I guess it has its uses. There's petroleum. That's useful, I guess. But, yep. I should be safe. There's no one that can go in and snipe Cuscahuila, which of course would be the absolute worst thing to happen, because that would mean that my borders would be pushed back all the way over here, making it quite difficult for me to continue fighting. And that's interesting. And from Wellington, I will be able to start a new offensive that will hit Malawi hard. And what will Malawi do when that happens? Yeah, I think that's a big question we should all be asking ourselves. But look at that. Wellington, 1, 2, 3 over. Kasungu is a little bit farther away, but we'll deal with that in time. And who is this here? Which color is that? Is that the Slavs? I guess it could be. Yeah, it's not deep enough to be Switzerland or Austria, so it's the Slavs. So apparently the Slavs have a city here that I'm not currently aware of, which I guess is also an important target to take a look at. But actually, that'll be pretty good for me, putting the Slavs down a notch. But the people who I'm really having to watch out for is the Gökturks, since they are actually pretty high in a lot of stats. Even though they only have this much land on the mainland, they have almost the entire island here, which of course gives them quite a bit more land, and they have other islands across the world. They're a big sea empire, so dealing with them is going to be a little bit difficult. And hopefully by the time I reach there, I'll have built up a bit of a navy, which is something that I plan to do soon enough, with Marienburg and Konitz over here. Oh, look at that. They're building some railroads, which is going to be pretty good, actually. Just to keep building those railroads. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Let me just make sure I save. Surrender game. Yep, that's, nope. We're Prussians. We don't do that. Save game. Save game. Okay, anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will be seeing you all next time on Awiltus over and out.